know who you are, but for those of us watching who don't, can you tell us a little bit about you and the role that you play on campus?
Okay. Well, I'm Miraa Best, and I'm the campus counsellor at Ultimo, and I've been here for 6 years, but I've been counselling for, over 10 years. And so have lots of experience with working with students, especially design students, and I sort of know some of the courses that are here. But I help students with issues that are not academic and not administrative. It's, dealing with any issue that is distracting them from their studies, being able to help with and give some skills and tools and give them a different, help them to find areas or ways to help themselves. And that could be with anxiety, it could be with stress, it could be with relationships, it could be, something going on in the campus with lecturers, or, even just when they are doing a presentation and just feeling stress building up or feeling a sense of overwhelm. What I do, find a lot is helping students with procrastination and perfectionism, that's especially in the design faculty.
Yeah, I think I definitely suffer from that myself, where if it's not perfect, what's the point? It's and you sometimes build things up in your head to be more than they are.
Yeah, and
you
sometimes
just need to talk to someone
and just getting some tools around that and realising that you're not the only person feeling that way. I think all of us feel like that sometimes. That we want to especially with design, because a lot of that is personal and it's reflection of us. Yeah. So I think a lot of people feel the same way.
I wanted to ask you as well, what made you want to be a counsellor? When was that light bulb moment when you realised this is what you want to do?
Look, I think for me, it was, since I was 18, I was really interested in self-development, and I think it was from my own personal experience with, a history of people in my family who have had anxiety. And so, and I really learned at an early age that that's really hard to live with. And so I was really interested in changing that. And so I sort of went onto that journey, and along the way I thought, I could really pass that on to other people and help other people. So that was really something important to me. And then I got to the stage of, I think, isn't it, that question of what makes us happy? How can we have a life that is a little bit more easier? And I think that's my passion in helping students to find ways to, to have some sort of ongoing well-being.
Beautiful. And what would you say are the best and the worst parts of your job?
Well, the best part of my job is definitely meeting the students. I reckon it's really nice to get to know people. Sometimes we're so rushed and running around. Isn't it nice building relationships? I really enjoy that. And the worst part of my job, I think it's that stigma of counselling. People think, my problem's not big enough. I really don't. I can sort this out on my own. Whereas I really truly believe that we all need to have mentors, coaches, counsellors, to have that support and that help to get through issues, and to self-reflect and to be inspired to change. Because change, if you're stressed and you're dealing with it or overwhelmed and dealing with it on your own, it's really sometimes a struggle. So that's what I'm really good at, is being able to change that.
I think people sometimes be stressed as to whether or not their problem is big enough, or even whether or not it's too big, or on either end of the spectrum.
Well, that's really a good point.
Understand that.
Yeah.
You're here for everyone.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And usually I've never had that experience where it's too small or too big, but I do understand that a lot of people would feel that way. Yeah.
And where can we find you when we want to talk?
To find me, you can make a booking. You don't have to go to Student Services or anything. It's all online. You go to Student Hub, go to Wellbeing, and there's a booking online form, and you can make a booking on there. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Miraa.
Lovely to have time with you. Thank you.